Boys and girls, welcome back to Sports Talk with Austin, your daily dose of sports and entertainment. And on today's show, I will be previewing and breaking down the Week 11 matchup of number 2 Michigan traveling on the road at number 9 Penn State. I give my thoughts on whether or not I think Penn State and James Franklin can finally get a big win, or will Jim Harbaugh and the Michigan Wolverines get a big time road win and boost their college football playoff rankings years. Now on to big noon kickoff, the biggest game maybe of the weekend in college football. Number 2 Michigan and number 9 Penn State. And we're going to find out, is Penn State legitimate? Well, they already lost Ohio State 20-12. Let's see if they could do it. They're at home. It's going to be a raucous environment. They got number 2 Michigan coming into their house. The whole world's watching. How legitimate is Penn State? Can they get the big time win? Can we trust James Franklin to get it done when it matters the most? Well, Drew Aller on the road versus Drew Aller at home are two different people, and he's at home. And Drew Aller at home normally plays really well for the Nittany Lions. But they're playing a very daunted Michigan defense who does not give up a lot of yards or points. And Michigan's offense, looks like J.J. McCarthy has seemed to get back on track. Blake Corum, he's done really well. Although it would be nice if Donovan Edwards could get going in this game to help him out, because Blake Corum's getting a lot of the touches. And, a nice Donovan Edwards, Blake Corum game would be nice. But Donovan Edwards, I believe, has entered the transfer portal. I believe. Don't quote me on that. So that's a huge hit for Michigan, because the two-headed combo of Corum and Edwards is big. But they'll be, if that is true, that's a huge hit. But for this game here, it's gonna be very interesting because Michigan, this is their first big road test of the season. In my opinion, it's the biggest one to date. I think for them personally, I think if they could get to Drew Aller like they've done everybody else, Michigan's gonna have their way. But Michigan has been, they can give up a little, give up some long passes in the secondary, especially if Michigan's D line doesn't get home right away. And if they don't stop the run, Michigan's defense can be had, because a lot of teams play the short game thinking, oh, let's just get it out quick. But if you have a good to great offensive line like Penn State has, you might want to throw it deep, because the Michigan secondary, when it comes to the deep passes, can be beat. But the problem is Drew Aller, when he's pressured pressured like Michigan likes to do, give those exotic blitzes, and doesn't have any time, he tends to throw picks, and that's what Michigan's defense feasts on. But looking at it from the other perspective, J.J. McCarthy, he loves to run the ball first and then throw, set up play actions, and get him going in the running game. McCarthy likes to use his legs. Penn State's got to shut that down, make McCarthy one-dimensional, and turn him over a couple times, and you'll be on your way to a big-time win. But here's the thing: I don't trust James Franklin. I don't trust him. He's shown me that against Ohio State and in these big-time situations, even against Michigan the last couple years, he can't get it done. I'm sorry, James Franklin. I would like to pick you, but I just can't. I think Michigan will show. I think Michigan and Jim Harbaugh, they have earned my respect on beating Ohio State the last couple of years, consistently beating Penn State, and now beating Michigan State on a consistent basis. I think Michigan has a big day in the big house. I mean, has a big day on the road. I think Blake Corum gets in for a couple touchdowns. Michigan wins in the trenches, and I've got a Michigan 24-13 win over the Nittany Lions. Things with college basketball, college football, and NBA. Keep it tight here at Sports Talk with Austin. Please make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share this video out all over social media, and I will see you next time. Keep it entertained, everybody. Go Cards.